Hey guys, what's up? It's Eric from Yokoher Skateboards, and today we're going to tackle a video that we actually did in the past a long time ago, but this time we'll be able to go into more detail and hopefully it helps out the people that have sent us a message on addressing it. So today we're going to be doing the 50-50 grind. So the 50-50 grind is going to be where you get onto a ledge, a rail, a quarter pipe with both trucks locked in. So your front truck and your back truck locked in, and you'll be doing a grind. So that is the 50-50. At this skate park, there's not too many just standard regular ledges. We got this C ledge that I'm on that kind of curves. We have all these quarter pipes that have a lot of curve in them. There's one spot where we could do it over there in the corner where there's like kind of like a flat wall. And there's like a couple little hubbas that go downstairs, so I can do them on, I'll do them on a bunch of different obstacles to kind of just show it, and then in the next clip I can break it down. But the 50-50 grind is pretty much almost to what the kick flip is to other flip tricks. That's what the 50-50 grind is for other grinds. So this grind is going to help you get the balance as you're grinding on the axle of your truck and kind of get you the fundamentals. And then you can get into things like 5-0 grinds, Smith grinds, crooked grinds, and just a lot more technical grinds. But they all start with the 50-50 grind. I'd say that is the building blocks for if you want to get into skating like parks or streets and being able to ollie up and get both trucks on there and grind on the ledge, or even rails too. So there is rails here, but they're kind of really low here, and I haven't 50-50'd the rails here in a long time, so we might leave that out, but who knows, maybe I might throw one down, but it's been a while. So yeah, let's show some clips right now of me giving some examples of the 50-50 grind, and then I will break it down with foot placement and kind of what goes on in my head as I'm approaching a 50-50 with the speed and just kind of, everything that goes into it. All right, I'll see you in the next clip. All right, so there's some clips of me doing the 50-50 grind. I did one on the C kind of curved ledge we have here at the park. I did one on the 6-stair hubba going down it at an incline, as well as I did one on the quarter pipe. Well, actually two on the quarter pipe. I did one on the long flat wall, and then I did one a little bit on this little curved kind of transition that splits up into like two bowls. So if you noticed, on the ledge, I did a frontside 50-50 grind, and then in the transition, I did backside 50-50 grind. So that's just breaking down so when I'm doing it frontside, that's me facing the ledge. So what my eyes are gonna see, if I look down, I'll see my feet and I'll see the ledge. So if I were to do it backside, it would just be reversed on that. For me, I just thought it'd be easier to kind of break down the frontside 50-50 on the ledges, just because that's kind of typically the first variation of 50-50s people really learn. So for me, there's not too much of a crazy foot stance for this. If you look at our ollie tutorial, pretty much when I'm approaching the ledge, I have adequate speed. I don't want to approach the ledge too slow, or I don't want to go too fast. Sometimes once you get comfortable, you can go pretty fast and it's really fun. But I have my feet in ollie position. I'm gonna pop that ollie, and I'm gonna make sure that when I get onto the ledge, it's something, or any ledge that I'm trying it on, I'm gonna make sure it's not too high or not too low, just kind of right in like a good sweet spot for me. These ledges here, they're all relatively small, so it's not really too much of a problem, but at some places or in the streets, you'll see that ledges aren't always the perfect height. So some of them will be really high, some of them will be really, really low. So, like I said, I come up to the ledge with a good amount of speed. I ollie on, and my feet, when I land onto it, my feet are going to stay kind of the same, still in ollie position. And then what I like to do sometimes is even ollie out of like the 50-50 grind, which is a little, I would recommend rolling out first, and then you can kind of gradually get into getting comfortable and standing up, like getting your balance kind of fine-tuned, and then ollieing out just the same way you ollied in. So for the frontside 50-50 on the skateboard, you're going to want to lock in on your heels. So make sure that when you're ollieing, you kind of aim for both of the wheels that are closest to your heels when you're on it. So I'm a goofy footed rider, so when I go frontside, I'm going to be coming this way and make sure I get both of them locked in. You don't want to try to do a 50-50 in the middle of your truck because your board's just going to slide left and right, and the board can kind of just flip off the ledge, and it's not fun. You can hit your shins on the ledge, and yeah, it's happened to me. Probably when I learned them, and even now if I'm not paying attention. But yeah, the rule of thumb for me is always just kind of try to lock in on your heels the best you can, because when you do that, your wheel is going to be creating a little bit of resistance on the edge of the ledge, and that's what's going to be able for you to kind of pinch in both trucks and be stable, where you're not going to be sliding around, so you'll be able to 50-50 an obstacle. That's how I do it. I know there's other people that lock in kind of a little differently, especially on like rails. They'll lock in on like a heel and then all the way across to like the front part of their truck, front of the front part, like almost diagonal. But for me, when I learned them and how I still do 50-50s, I just always lock in on like the heel side. And honestly, I do the same way when I'm doing it on quarter pipes. So when I do the 50-50 on a quarter pipe, I come at a slight angle, and the difference is you're not going to be doing an ollie into the coping when you're on transition. So you're going to be riding at an angle, and then you're going to be setting. What I do is I set my back truck first, kind of lift up a little bit, get that pinch spot on my heels, and lift up. Once I hear that, then pretty much my front truck will follow. Then I ride it out, and I kind of get out the same way I came in at an angle. You don't want to try to turn your board and go straight down. Just kind of get in an angle, ride it as far as you want, and then come out the same way. And the foot placement for that is pretty much the same. It's just you're not going to have any pressure on like your back foot or your front foot too crazy, where you're going to be able to pop, like when you're going to be setting up to pop an ollie for like a ledge. But yeah, that's the 50-50 grind. And let me, in this next clip, I'll show you what I was talking about for pinching the trucks in and locking in properly. All right, so in previous clips, I was talking about how you pinch your truck onto the ledge. And I was saying, oh, you want to lock in on your heels. So like I said, I'm a goofy-footed rider. So me doing a frontside 50-50 right now, this is me doing it frontside. So me looking at the ledge, that's frontside. Say if I was coming this way and I'm going to do the 50-50, my backside is parallel to the ledge. So that's how you can kind of remember. So if your back is to the ledge, that's backside. If your front is to the ledge, that's frontside. So right here, when I say I like to lock in on like the heels, so the heels are going to be when I'm on a board, so the wheels and the part of the axle that's closest to my heel, so it's going to be this side. So when I come up and do a 50-50 grind, I lock in heel side. So see right there, there's a little bit of kind of resistance with the wheel onto the ledge, but that's going to give you the stability to actually perform the 50-50. If you're in the middle, look at that, you're going to be sliding around, the board will just slide down. So we want to aim for that heel side. You get on there, and then you could just ride it all the way out. And you know, once you start doing it, like I was saying before, I like to do a little ollie, but if you have enough speed and momentum, you can just honestly just roll out and ride that out. So that's the way I do it. My foot placement is similar to an ollie, and then once I'm on it, I'm still in that ollie position. So the big important thing is just aiming and getting on to that placement. So we're going to lock in on the heels, and then that'll give you the stability to have the it'll give you the stability to have the balance to continue to grind. But yeah, like I was saying, if you get in the middle, like where the axle is, or not axle, the kingpin, excuse me, if you get in there, you're not going to be able to lock in because there's nothing right there. But sometimes you can kind of cheat it, so you can kind of get maybe lock in heel side right here, and this one could be overhanging and you could still do the 50-50. So you don't necessarily have to get both of them. I'd recommend it because it's still a little wobbly, but you could still ride away with something like that. And then as you get into more advanced tricks, the locking in is super important. So as long as you fine tune just getting that heel side in on 50-50 grinds, then you can get into other grinds that utilize that, like a 5-0 grind. So the 5-0 grind, same as the 50-50, but we're gonna almost be doing a manual. So the front truck is not gonna be on the ledge. So it's a little bit more of an advanced trick. Maybe we could jump into that one soon if you guys like to see that. I like the 5-0 grinds, I like the Smith grinds, the crooked grinds. Grinds are just super fun, and once you get the 50-50, it kind of opens up a whole catalog of tricks that you can learn, kind of like how the kickflip opens up doors. Like you can do the varial flip, the 360 flip, the backside flip, all that kind of stuff. So that's what I was talking about when I was saying locking in on the heel side. And these trucks aren't too old, so as you can see, there's a couple little grooves on my heel side already, and that's just from grinding. As you skate a truck and get it more broken in, you'll get almost like little half pipes in there, and that's like what you want to see, because it makes it a lot easier when you're 50-50 transition, ledges, rails, stuff like that. You have those little groove marks. So hopefully those little groove marks come in sooner than later, because I've been skating a little bit more lately. So yeah, I'll check you in on the next clip and keep practicing the 50-50. Alright guys, so that's the 50-50 grind. Hopefully that was able to help you progress with your skateboarding. I tried to break it down as simple as I could. If you have any other questions or want me to retouch on anything, don't hesitate, because we're doing this for you guys. We want to grow skateboarding as a whole and have the Yokohama community still grow and thrive. So whatever the trick is, we're not opposed to doing it. And even if it's a trick I can't do or I'm not that great at, it gives me a chance to kind of work at it and help me better explain it, to understand it, to tell you. I know that's a lot right there, but we'd just like to say thank you guys for your continued support. We want you guys to please subscribe if you haven't. Also, keep that notification bell on, because me and Enzo are working on a couple giveaways soon, so keep your eye on that. As well as follow us on Instagram. Check out our website. We got a lot of cool stuff and a lot of cool stuff coming on the way, so you don't want to miss that. Some of the stuff that we're going to be releasing soon, probably you'll want to keep an eye on, because it might sell out fast. So be there, or be square, I guess. But yeah, we'd just like to thank you guys so much for the continued support, and I hope everybody's having a great time skateboarding, and that's actually what I'm gonna go do right now. So see ya.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. We have new videos coming out every week, and if you have any requests for any other future videos, you know where to find us.